What really happened between Jungkook and Taehyung? The question has now reverberated across social media after the shocking news emerged that Jungkook was seen coming home alone without Taehyung behind him. The ARMY immediately panicked. Why do these two friends who always seem close now seem to keep their distance? Is there really something going on behind the scenes? It all started when fans noticed the latest footage showing Jungkook leaving the set with a serious expression and quick steps. No smile, no greeting, just a blank stare that's hard to decipher. To make the public even more uproarious, Taehyung, who is usually always next to him, is not seen at all. This is where various speculations began to emerge, and the name WOOGA squad suddenly dragged in. HYB herself has not yet given any statements, and this only strengthens the public's curiosity. Jungkook, in a previous live broadcast, had alluded to relationships that are being tested by time and distance without naming names. ARMY immediately connected him to this situation, thinking the words were intended for Taehyung. Meanwhile, Taehyung himself appeared to be enjoying a relaxing time with WOOGA squad members at a private event, whose photos were widely circulated in the media. His calm smile made many people wonder, did he really want to stay away for a while, or was there another reason behind his decision not to return with Jungkook? The relationship of the two has always been in the spotlight due to such a strong emotional closeness. But now, this moment feels different. There was something unspoken, something that made the atmosphere between them seem quiet, even though there were no parting words. But day by day, the signs of awkwardness are even more difficult to ignore. Jungkook, who is usually open and cheerful, has now appeared more reserved on several occasions. In his latest live broadcast, he only said briefly, "I learned not to depend on anyone for too long." That sentence sounded light, but to ARMY who knew him well, his tone contained deep sadness. Some fans even highlighted minor changes in her attitude, how she lowered her head longer than usual, how she avoided some of the questions surrounding Taehyung, and how her smile now feels thinner. It was as if there was something she wanted to hide, but couldn't really cover up. Meanwhile, on the other hand, Taehyung actually appears more active on social media. He appears to be enjoying the company of friends from WOOGA squad, and his post shows a warm moment with Park Seo-joon and Choi Woo-shik. ARMY, who was initially relieved to see him smile, began to question, did that happiness leave a distance between himself and Jungkook? Rumors began to circulate, saying that busy schedules, different priorities, and different circles of friends made their communication tenuous. Although there is no real evidence, it is enough to make fans' hearts restless. Many still believe that, despite all the busyness, the two just need time to calm each other down. One source in the entertainment industry even mentioned that Jungkook and Taehyung are going through a difficult personal phase, but they still respect each other. It was kind of soothing, but it also left me curious. Is there something really going on between them? ARMY on various platforms began to flood the comments with prayers and hopes that the two would soon appear together again. "We just want to see them laugh like they used to," wrote one large fanbase account. Another added, "Whatever happens, their relationship is too precious to be ruined by misunderstanding." Now, all eyes are on the next step. Will Jungkook come back to explain everything? Or will Taehyung write something that calms the ARMY? One upload, one smile, or just one small interaction can clear all doubts. That night, ARMY fans around the world were left speechless as fansite cameras captured Jungkook walking alone through the airport, with a black hoodie covering part of his face. There was no smile, no small greeting that he used to give. Just a blank stare that seemed to store thousands of words that were never said. On the other hand, Taehyung is still nowhere to be seen. Nowhere with whom. Some of the ARMY felt anxious, others were angry. Some even cried because they could not see the two figures that were once inseparable now seemed to be in two different worlds. Some fans even found a small hint behind Jungkook's previous post on Weverse. He wrote, "Sometimes we have to let someone go to find their own way." Those words are now a big puzzle. Is he talking about Taehyung? Meanwhile, a source close to the Korean entertainment circle had mentioned that Taehyung was indeed busy with a personal project with WOOGA squad members. But many fans felt the reason was too simple. "Busy doesn't mean disappearing," wrote one viral comment. "Something must be happening behind the scenes." The situation was further complicated when a staffer who had worked on their project shared a cryptic message on social media. Sometimes those who seem close may be struggling to keep their distance so as not to hurt each other. The sentence immediately sparked a new wave of speculation, but in the midst of that worry, there are also fans who still hold on to hope. They believe Jungkook and Taehyung are just going through a rough patch, a phase where they're learning to be the best versions of themselves. Like two lines that have moved away, but will eventually meet again at the same point.